Alright, so I figured I'd better show you guys. These guys probably seen these in some videos and you're like, what's those engines sitting there? I'm going to tell you guys the story of these engines. And one thing in the VW community you find out that's really cool is you meet some really cool people all over the place, and they all have the same interest in Volkswagens. And you know, all walks of life. You know, there's every color, every race, every gender, you know, and gay, straight, all that. You know, there's good people all over the place, and we all kind of come together in the Volkswagen community to save the old cars. So it's really kind of neat. So anyway, I looked on the Samba and I found these engines, and it said a pair of 40 horses for $300, and it was in Fresno. And so I you know, emailed them, I think, and I said, hey, you know, you got those engines still? And I was up in Northern California at the time, and he goes, yeah, and he gets back to me and says, yeah, I still got them. And I was like, and I was already on my way back, so I missed him, and I was like, dang, man. And one of them runs. It came out of the car running. I think it's the one with the air cleaner on it, with the real air cleaner. This one here is, you know, opened up, so it's probably got rusty cylinders and stuff. Who knows? $300 for a pair of 40 horses. Look at these. Got the right distributors. I mean, carburetors, everything, you know. So 6-volt stuff for you guys who need 6-volt stuff. I don't use it, so I missed him. You know, I get all the way home and I look at my email. Oh man, you know, I didn't talk to him. So then all of a sudden I got the emergency call to go back up north for another job, like a couple months, about a month later. And I look on the Samba and still they're there. But guess what? Pair of engines, $200. I was like, whoa, that's a killer deal. Can't go wrong. So I text the guy and he goes, yeah, I still got them, and I'm in Visalia, so I'm a lot closer. I was up in like the Bay Area a lot the time before. And it kind of goes along with the flat tire in the bucket truck. If you see that thing where I got the big flat, it's because we had all this extra weight in there with the old tires, and you know, I think the combination of the two gave us a flat, but they needed new tires anyway, so it's no big deal. But yeah, I picked up these two motors for $200. I actually said to the guy, I said, dude, you know, let me give you another 100. He goes, no. So, because I talked to you before, he goes, no, because I want to be fair with him. I mean, two motors, heater boxes, exhaust system, you know, one ran. And he goes, no, I'm cool. It's good. He goes, he was a really nice guy if you're ever up in, look for parts in Craigslist up, and you're up in, up in right near Fresno. It's called, been there a million times too. That's my problem. I'll have to stop and remember things. That's why I always pause, guys. That's what it is. So anyway, I was up there in Clovis, and the guy had these motors. And if you're ever up there, check on Craigslist. If you see a guy in Clovis, give him a thumbs up. Really cool guy. He's got Gia for sale up there and stuff on the Samba. And you know, he's just a really cool guy, VW guy, real VW guy. He's got a bus or a single cab or something, and a lot of cool stuff over there. All right, so that's actually, I'm going to put that motor. I got one of the motors for here. I'm hoping I can salvage one of these, make two into one or something for this car right here. So that's what the motor's for. And that way, because last time I got up on that $11,000 budget on the last one, and it took a long time to sell it. So I'm going to try and get this one to be around 10 grand, and I'm pretty sure it'll just move really quickly, because that budget is just a little out of people's range. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. That's it for the progress for the 65 sunroof and the engine story.